If you follow Metro Focus, you know I take great pride in our podcast, and I'm a fan of the genre across the board. Now, WNYC is launching a new podcast called The Realness. The broadcast promises to take us inside the life and death of hip-hop icon Albert Prodigy Johnson. Prodigy, who was one half of New York's groundbreaking hip-hop duo, Mobb Deep, was known for his lyrical genius as he rapped about his day-to-day struggles on the streets. But what many don't know is that the rapper's battle also stemmed from within, and one that affects more than 100,000 people across America. Now, WNYC is telling his story, which mirrors what so many are going through. So joining me now is Mary Harris, WNYC's health reporter and co-host of The Realness. Mary, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I feel like we should get the big headline out of the way. What was the deeper struggle that Prodigy was dealing with that a lot of people didn't know about?
So Prodigy was dealing with sickle cell disease, which does affect 100,000 Americans, just like you said. And it's a rare disease, but it's the most common rare disease in America, and it primarily affects Black Americans.
Okay. So first, before we get into how it affected his life, just walk me through a little bit of what sickle cell is.
So sickle cell, it's been interesting to scientists because it's a fascinating disease. It's a change in one little molecule in your blood cell, and that one change wreaks havoc across your body. And so what happens is, a doctor said to me, when you're in a sickle cell crisis, it's like you're having a heart attack, but you're having it somewhere else. You're having it in your bone, you're having it in your spleen, you're having it somewhere else, and you're feeling this tremendous pain because the circulation is cut off. And when the circulation gets cut off, slowly those organs or those bones begin to die. And so that's what you're going through. It's awful.
Wow. And what's the treatment like for this?
So there is some treatment. There are 2 drugs out there, but primarily the treatment that most patients take right now is pain medication. Technically, there's a cure where you can get a bone marrow transplant and that can potentially cure you, but it's very, very risky. Many patients just don't want to take the risk, and you can understand there's a significant risk of death just from getting the procedure. So patients are kind of stuck.
Do patients experience a level of isolation with this?
Well, I think there are a couple of things going on. One doctor told me that there's a lot of secrecy about sickle cell because sickle cell prevents you from playing sports, from engaging in activities. And there's a sense, I think some patients don't go public with their condition because they just don't want to bother other people with it. So I think that's part of it. And I think that is isolating. I'm not a patient. I can't speak for them. But I can't imagine it isn't, because it's really hard to find a physician who understands your situation. Sickle cell doctors are few and far between. Comprehensive care centers that can take care of sickle cell patients and address all of their needs are few and far between. And so I just can't imagine it isn't isolating for them.
So while this podcast does focus around the life of Prodigy, who has so many fans here in the city and across around the world, but what is the arc that this is going to take us through? Are we going to be learning more about him, or are we going to be learning about sickle cell, or a combination of the two?
What was amazing about his story was how closely it hewed to the history of this disease in this country. So we're really taking you through his life story, a biography, at the same time that we're taking you through the history of the disease. So we introduce you to Prodigy, and then the second episode we talk about the moment he was born, how it was this transformative moment for this disease, and really how it shows how you can have all the science and medicine in the world, but to get the kind of attention you need for a disease, it takes political action. He had a number of run-ins with the law, but that meant that we were able to find a lot of records that were really revealing about who he was and also his battle with his disease. It turns out his lawyer actually filed his medical records with the court. And so you're able to really take a look inside and see, while he's making some of his most iconic music, he's also struggling.
For this podcast, is this as much of a public service for a lot of people? I mean, again, because fans, I think, are going to be really eager to hear his story, but just to get this information out there.
Yeah, definitely. But also a delight, I should say. I mean, I think as a journalist, you're always looking to tell stories that will grab people. And that's what I loved about this story. Before I started looking into Prodigy, I really didn't know much about his music. I didn't know much about him. But when I started learning more about him, I just wanted to tell his story. I was like, I have to tell this story because he's a fascinating character. He takes the classic hero's journey. He tries, he fails, he tries again, he keeps trying, and he's incredibly reflective about everything he went through.
All right, well, listen, thank you so much for joining us on the show, and especially for this podcast.
Thank you so much.